Hi, I'm Winnie and welcome to The Corporate Christian. Recently, I found myself in a position where for the first time, I had to contend for my faith at work. Prior to this incident, a few of my colleagues were aware that I'm a Christian, so I would be asked, why do you go to church? Are you allowed to date? Are you celibate? Do you get coffee breaks at church? But this particular situation was quite different. It felt more like a challenge and an attack on my faith, and not one that I was prepared for. I remember having to step out to make a call just to come back down. My initial response was to build a wall of defense. Have you ever found yourself to be in a position where you get all emotional and think that you need to step in to defend God, but then later realize that how you deal with the situation is a true test of how well you bear the fruits of the Spirit? If you live, work, or travel into London, then you may be able to understand the daily struggle of just getting to your destination. The pushing, the shoving, fighting for the last seat on the bus or the train during rush hour. You'd literally need to have thick skin in what could easily turn into a kill or be killed zone. It could also be like this in a work setting, choosing whether to play it cool or dirty once you've been passed over a promotion or bonus that's duly yours, being overlooked from major projects because of your faith, or even adding some makeup to enhance your CV. After all, this could be classified as faith. Living out our faith at work is more non-verbal than it is verbal. We may not be able to get down on our knees to pray, rain down the host of heaven in a given situation. However, our conduct, our character, our words, and our presence will speak more about our faith than wearing a cross over our necks or quoting a million scriptures. One of my favorite quotes states that living out your faith at work is the ability to carry out your job with the spirit of excellence. Do you have the spirit of excellence? Are you a Christian that God has given the privilege of being his ambassador in a corporate world in order to have influence and make a difference? Are you a corporate Christian? I believe that sometimes as believers we can get to a place where we're either too saved for our colleagues or just too corporate for church. This platform encourages each believer to promote kingdom's culture in a corporate environment. We aim to do this with our blogs, with articles, write-ups, features and discussions from a vast selection of writers and contributors. In the spotlight, celebrating and acknowledging believers who are dominating their fields. Q&As and all things career. Have you ever wondered where you draw the line between enhancing your CV and lying, or cheating your way just to get your dream job and then testifying of God's favour? We will address these things. Last but not least, networking. You just never know who you'd meet on our platform. So get subscribing, sign up and join on this journey with The Corporate Christian.